Good morning. Light your candle. Remember why we light our candle. We light our candle to connect back to that ancestral frequency. So welcome. Start clearing your thoughts. Start connecting back to that breath. These are the baby steps it takes. And I would like to thank each and every one of you. Giving you a round of applause. Because that is what y'all deserve. For being here, for liking, for sharing, for understanding your medicine. Here we go. Yay. Good job. I've gotten lots of questions. I've gotten lots of feedback. So I appreciate that. So I would like to introduce you to a journal that I use. I'll put this in the link. This is my journal. It's the Moon Phase Studio. And it really helped me understand what's going on. And this is the process in which I've taken all of these pages. In the beginning, you can see I didn't know what I was doing. But when I get towards the end, that's when the pages started to fill up. That's when I started to really see, and it took me almost an entire year. So when I say look at the progress, this is what I mean. Ending Sagittarius, going into the next moon phase. And all I do is fill in the answer. What phase, what chakra, what zodiac, what part of the body. So I thought I'd give you a little glimpse into what my thought process is. And everybody's is different, but I'll put the link in my comments so you can see it. But welcome. Know that when you connect to that ancestral frequency, you are connecting back to a frequency. We are sitting in that 6th phase of the moon, going into the last quarter moon, going into the winter solstice. And the winter solstice tells us we are halfway through. Time for celebration, time for gratitude, time for once again releasing. So one of the questions that I got was, how does this work? So what I do is we pull a direction card, a helper card, an animal card, and each one carries a message. Each message has almost like an adding to the plan of the day. Each one, think of these as council members, giving their advice, their opinion. And when you connect back to breath and you make a conscious effort to inhale the blessings, the medicine, and the magic, well, that's how it works. And throughout the day, you can go back to this message and think, well, hold on, what direction was I in? I was in healing. What did that bird mean? These are signs and symbols. What did the ancestral message say today? These are questions that are being answered here. And you're part of the solution. By connecting to breath, you clear your thoughts. You work on that imagination. You imagine inhaling the blessings, the medicine, and the magic. Because it's time. The moon phase tells us what time it is. The Zodiac tells us what part of the body to be concentrating on. And we are sitting in the time of Virgo, time of working on the belly. And guess what lies in the belly? Your gut, your intuition. Know that we are all on a soul journey, working towards that ascension, and all having ascension feelings. whether it's nausea, whether it's congestion, fuzziness, or have you welcomed that aspect of joy into your life? What is your intuition telling you? These are all questions that are being answered as we speak. As we speak. The direction that we sit in today, the Moon Lodge. Time for retreat. And that's what we're doing, connecting back to those moon phases. This direction tells us it's time to take a break. Time to let that mind rest. The signs and the symbols that we are looking forward today is the element of fire, igniting that passion. Once again, igniting that flame, using that flame of fire to connect back to the ancestral frequency. Do you see the message? The animal that we seek guidance from today, the elder hawk. Be more present. There's the moon again, bird medicine. It has a sprig of what looks like rosemary or pine, elements of a long winter. Don't stop breathing. The ancestor that comes forward to help us, to deliver a message. Be real. Be real. Be more present. Ignite that flame of passion and retreat. Seek that solitude. Seek that togetherness of family. Your soul coaching, strength. This is you. Working on that imagination, working on breath, flying higher to those sacred mountains, being that innocent child again. The ascension, empowerment. This is the energy that we are headed towards. Look at that alignment. We're currently working in the 6th chakra, which is the 3rd eye. We worked on the voice, the 5th, the 4th, the heart, the sacral. Look at the bird medicine, the solar plexus. Working towards that light. Knowing that we are the light and it comes from within us. There you go, guys. Do you hear it? That intuition. Vulnerability is power. Be silly. Be real. Be present. Don't think about what should happen. Be present. Be silly. Ignite that flame of imagination, of heart, of passion. Embrace that strength that you have found. We have worked on every single chakra. Let's see if I can get a better picture of this. Don't stop breathing. Time to retreat. And what better way to do that than a body scan that will lead us into the next dimension, lead us into that imagination. So do that with me. Let's start a body scan. And for those of you that are new, a body scan is where we imagine a hoop that is connected to our breath. Inhale. Imagine that hoop going higher. Exhale. Imagine that hoop sinking down. Relaxing your forehead, closing your eyes, relaxing your jaw, your neck, your throat. Sink. Inhale, imagine it going all the way back up, as high as you can go. Exhale, let it sink down. Sink. Imagine that hoop turning, leaving a bubble in its wake. Slow that hoop down right where it left off. Sink. Take it from here. Don't be afraid of sinking in the dark. Now tie off your bubble like a balloon and create a root. Strong, long, like a vine, connected back to Mother Earth. Imagine. Let that core memory come up. Sink into the darkness where you once felt safe. Retreat. Be more present. Stay in connection. Imagine that what you're doing is real. That you are igniting that fire of imagination. Embracing that dragon-like strength. Stepping in to that empowerment. Be reminded that vulnerability is power, and that you have done what it takes to step in and embrace that power with impeccability, humbleness, resilience. Don't lose that connection. Stay in breath. Work on feeding that pineal gland. We do that with inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Sink. And let your imagination take you deeper. Sink. Sink into the darkness. Don't worry, your mind will remember. Find that fire of passion. Slip. Let your imagination take over. What are you listening to? Stay present. Here we are. Fire ready. Moon lodge behind us. The smell of rosemary in the air. Come, get closer to the fire. And let's do a session of EFT. EFT is that emotional freedom technique where you are able to allow your body to decide what your mind cannot. So do this with me. Find that area on your hand where you would do a karate chop. And wake up that emotional body. Tap. Tap. Move to that eyebrow, that third eye area, and tap. And repeat this phrase. I meditate on a regular basis and reap benefits from this practice. Move to the side of your eye, that temple area, and tap. Tap. And repeat the phrase. I meditate on a regular basis and reap the benefits of this practice. Move to under your eye and tap. And repeat. I meditate on a regular basis and reap benefits from this practice. Don't forget to breathe. Keep tapping. Move to under your nose, that little divot, and tap. And repeat. I meditate on a regular basis and reap benefits from this practice. Move to under your chin and tap. Tap. I meditate on a regular basis and reap benefits from this practice. Slide down your throat to your collarbone and tap. Tap. And repeat. I meditate on a regular basis and reap benefits from this practice. A few more times, guys. Stay with me. Give yourself half a hug and tap under your arm. And repeat. I meditate on a regular basis and reap benefits from this practice. One more. Tap the top of your head. Let that sink in. I meditate on a regular basis and reap the benefits from this practice. Do you see the message? Take a sense of how you feel. We have taken our imagination, escaped to another dimension, to retreat through fire, through the dark, to be more present, to be real, to step into our strength, to embrace that empowerment, knowing that vulnerability is a power. Know that you are not alone. Know that there are angels and ancestors that walk among us, preaching, embracing, encouraging. Go breathe. Go beneath the surface. You have learned so much about yourself and the world, and now realize all the great lessons of your experience and challenges. Continue on this path. Even though you have come this far, there is so much more to learn and to uncover. Don't take things as face value. Do more research. Spend more time in contemplation. Go deeper than you think is even possible. And if you choose to do so, say these words to activate these cells in your body. I am willing to do the deeper work. There's that circle again. Do you see the circles? These are all circles. This one, I don't see a circle here. Circle. But know that what you're seeing is real. So come, let's make our way back to the void. No need to move. Imagine the heat of that fire getting warmer. Imagine. Feel the warmth. Slip through to the cold, cool, black. Good job. Welcome back. So thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing, for liking, for sending in those questions. Please continue to do that. I'll do my best to answer them. So be reminded that you are a blessing. So wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and open your eyes. Open your eyes to all of your magic. You are a blessing, so I offer you more blessings to you, to me, and to all who listen.